there's one major difference between automating a cloud and automating network. Once you automate the cloud, you have a lot of small data sets, but they're kind of independent from each other. Whether when you automate a network, you have one very large data set, and that drives a lot of individual devices. And that actually makes a complete difference, meaning when you automate a network, you need to manage this intent, this data. And that's to a point where we cannot use the tool that people in the cloud have been using. Like in the cloud, they're using Git for that because it's a data set that is so important that they want to have version control more than anything. Like that's the most important feature is version control. And for that, Git until now is the only option. But in the networking world, our data set is so big that we tried using Git. I've tried so many times. And the truth at the end is that it's not good enough. There's a lot of pain points of managing your entire networks in Git. It's probably better than doing it manually, granted, but it's still super, super complicated to do everything in Git. And so we've been like in this world for years of like, do I really need version control? In this case, I'm going to use Git, but it's going to suck. Or do I really want to have more of an API? In this case, I'm going to use something else like Netbox, but it's also going to suck because I don't have version control. And I got just so tired of it. And so I remember I got this illumination that was like, why don't we just put Git inside the database and bring version control inside the database? And my life has pretty much been a quest on how do we achieve that for the last 8 years and, found a good way to do it with Infrahub. So I'm super excited now to bring that as a product, make it easy for people to use.